The hook I am using is a Gamakatsu B10S in size 1/0, and the thread is Danville's 210 flat waxed in white. As you notice, I put a 5mm black cone head on the hook. Trim off some extra select craft fur at the base of the fibers. Then pinch it tight and pull off the excess fiber. Now pinch just the tip and pull out the underfur. Tie in the craft fur so it extends out about 3 times the hook shank length. Now trim off the waist and tie down the ends. Also, making a few wraps under the craft fur helps to keep the tail extending straight. Trim and prepare another piece of craft fur, and with this one you can change up the color. In this case I am using tan. Tie in this piece so it extends out about the same length as the white craft fur, and trim off the waist. Take a medium-sized fly rattle and tie it in under the hook shank. It can be difficult to tie these in straight, but keep adjusting it so it is hanging under the hook shank. Now tie in some type of hook wrap behind the rattle. In this case I am using Pearl Braid by Fly Tyer's Dungeon. And put your hook wrap back on your material clip. Then grab some super glue and paint it on the rattle and thread wraps. Now make touching wraps with your body material to cover the rattle. Then capture the braid and trim off the waist. Now whip finish your fly and pull the cone head back against the rattle. Start your thread again in front of the cone head and create a thread dam in front of it to keep it in place. Then cut a piece of craft fur and pinch the tip to pull out all the underfur. Then place the tips together to align them. Now cut the ends to make them square after measuring the craft fur to extend out about a hook shank length shorter than the craft fur tail. Then push the ends over the hook eye and tie them in. And tie up tight against the cone head to flare out the ends. Evenly stroke the fibers backward, which might take a few strokes to get just right. Then tie a thread dam in front of the fibers to keep them aligning rearward. Cut another bit of craft fur and prepare it like the previous one. Tie it in the same way and tie up tight to the previous bit of craft fur to flare the ends once again. Pull back the fibers and tie another thread dam in front of them. Then whip finish your fly. Next, I am using a flexible UV curing resin made by Solarez called Flex. To keep the thread wraps together, squeeze just a drop on both sides of the fly, then cure it in place. This will keep the whip finish from coming apart. Now we will add some eyes. These fish skull living eyes have an adhesive back, which makes this easier. Plus, they look really nice. Put one eye on one side of the fly and press it on. Then turn your fly over and put another eye on the other side of the fly. And make sure they are lined up properly. When they are aligned, go ahead and push them tightly together to make them stay on tighter. Now, to make sure that the eyes stay on and also give a different action to the fly, let's add a bit more of the Flex resin. Squeeze a little bit on the fly, making sure not to get any past where the eyes end. It might take you a few tries to get the amount just right. Then use your bodkin to spread it around evenly on the head. Now just flash your UV light to cure it. We will now add one more coat of the flexible UV curing resin to give the fly a nice finished look. Make sure to get some over the eyes, but don't add too much on the head of the fly. Once it's just right, go ahead and cure it in place. As you can see, it is still flexible, but will hold its shape. The hollow but hard cone-shaped head gives this fly a unique action. It will also push a lot of water, and the water flowing around the head makes the craft fur move quite a bit. Also, when jerked quickly, it will move side to side slightly, and also have a bit of a roll. It's a great fly for bass, which love a rattle and lots of water being pushed. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this sort of thing, please subscribe. Leave your questions in the comments section, and don't forget to check the description section for a list of materials I used today. I would like to give a special thanks to those of you who have started supporting me. Your donations are what keep this channel alive. I will see you on the next video. Now you go catch some fish.